Before this video starts, I just want to say that in the thumbnail, that is not my picture. I did not make that. That is not an actual NASCAR scheme announced. That was made on Instagram by Lefty Designs. I will leave a link to his social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, in the description below. Go follow him. He makes really cool concept arts. I do not own that picture. But anyways, what's going on, guys? My name is Connor. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the announced 2022 NASCAR Cup Series schemes. So, I don't want to really waste much more time. Let's get into the first scheme. We have the number 2, Austin Cindric, Penske, Ford. Austin Cindric, of course, is going to be driving the 2 car next year. And he's going to be bringing on Menards as a sponsor. So, Menards does sponsor him in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But moving up to the Cup Series in his rookie season, Menards will now be sponsoring two full-time Cup cars with Ryan Blaney and Austin Cindric. We don't know what other sponsors Austin Cindric is going to have. Maybe Verizon will step up or Discount Tire will come back. But for right now, this is the only paint scheme we have of Austin Cindric. Looks basically similar or almost the exact same as Matt DiBenedetto or Ryan Blaney's Menard schemes, just, of course, with the numbers a little bit forward and the Menards logo a little bit bigger. Going on to the next paint scheme, we have Kevin Harvick's number 4 gear wrench car. This got announced a couple weeks ago, actually, and I don't hate it. I mean, I like the car, but I just cannot get used to the forward slid numbers at all. I just don't like the forward slid numbers. Like, look right here. There's, like, so much more empty space just right there where the Busch Light logo is. I feel like if the number was in the middle, there would have been a lot more you can do, because it's kind of hard to put a big logo like the gear wrench one in, like, an area like this. So it doesn't really make much sense to me as far as why they slide the numbers forward. I feel like sponsors wouldn't really care that much for extra couple feet of advertising. But that's just how I see it. I'm not big on it. There's Harvick's car. It looks decent, I guess. Next up, we have 2 Fords. On the top, you will see Brad Keselowski's number 6 Ford. On the bottom, you will see, I can't remember his name, Chris Buescher's number 17 Fastenal Ford. Both being sponsored by Fastenal for the 2022 season. So, starting off at the top, we have Brad Keselowski going more of like a black for most of the car. Most of the car is black. See the blue number, the Fastenal logo. See, this is what I don't like about the number slid forward. Look how much empty space there is now on the back of the car. There is so much empty space that they could be doing something with, and just nothing. Absolutely nothing being done with the back of that car. That's what I do not like. So, pretty decent paint scheme. I like the all-black look. I miss the white Fastenal cars, but all-black does not look bad at all with some blue in the back. So, going down to the number 17 car of Chris Buescher. Really like the chrome number. Feel like it fits really well with the number 17. Again, pretty much, I don't know, the same color format, except in the front it's more blue, and then towards the back it goes more into a black, but there is still remnants of blue going towards the back of the car. So it's not like the same paint schemes. I like they copy and pasted it, but there are a lot of similarities in them. So moving on to the next, we have Ryan Blaney's number 12. Pretty much the same exact scheme as Austin Cindric's that we saw earlier. Another Menard scheme. Again, they're going to be sponsoring both Blaney and they will be sponsoring Austin Cindric for the 2022 season. We don't know about that 21 Wood Brothers car with Harrison Burton in it next year. I can't talk right now, but here it is. Again, pretty much same scheme, just the number slid forward. Next up, this scheme was just announced either yesterday or the day before. Number 14, Chase Briscoe. Bring on a new sponsor. Looks really nice. I really like the red and the black. Feel like it matches really nice. Chase Briscoe hasn't really had much, major sponsor help in his very short NASCAR Cup Series career. So, glad to see a new sponsor coming on. A pretty familiar one in the world of NASCAR. And the scheme just looks very clean. Looks very good. Martin Truex Jr. keeps things familiar with almost the exact same number 19 Bass Pro Shops Camry that he ran last year. Again, just with the number slid forward and the logo on the side kind of changed. Still don't like the numbers. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over that for another 2 years. I'd say it's gonna take me a while, but not really much to talk about. Scheme still looks really nice. It's basically the same thing that he ran last year. Up next, here's a scheme I really like. Christopher Bell's number 20 DeWalt car. I really like this scheme. I really like the chrome number. I think it looks amazing on the DeWalt car. The yellow and black looks so good. I really like the design on the door. I wish that DeWalt car, or it is a DeWalt car, I don't know what I'm saying. I wish the DeWalt logo would have been a little bit bigger because you have so much space. The whole purpose of sliding the numbers forward is to give these teams more space for sponsorship, and I don't really feel like it utilizes that space well. The logo does not look any bigger. It probably would have been the same exact size if it was still above the rear tire. So I don't really know what to say about this car. I like it, but I wish they could have used the space a little bit bigger. This car, oh my god, I hate it. I think this car looks hideous. This is Harrison Burton's number 21 car for Wood Brothers Racing. It looks terrible. I don't know what to say. Like, I usually like the Wood Brothers, cars, but it just looks bad. I don't even know what else to say. Like, the red, how it kind of just, flows down the car in the front, just does not look good. The Motorcraft logo looks so out of place on the side. It just doesn't look good. The blue just does not fit in. I don't even know what else to say about this car. I'm switching. I do not like this car at all. Next up, we have, I don't even know how to pronounce it, the number 27 Hasberg. I don't know. Team Hasberg, new team in the Cup Series next year. Don't really know much about them, but there's the kind of concept paint scheme that they gave us. Looks all right. Can't really judge most of it, but cool colors like the orange and gray. This scheme just got announced a couple days ago. GMS is joining Petty Motorsports to form Petty GMS Racing. And this car, I really like the concept scheme. Of course, it's not going to look like this on track. They're going to have actual sponsors on the car. But I really like how this looks. Really like the orange and the blue. Wish that, this would be like an actual car they would run on track, but that's basically just unsponsored. But I really do like this concept scheme. I'm really happy they are bringing back the number 42 for next season. And I think this looks really good. Next up, Eric Jones lands a new sponsor. Focus Factor will be on the car. And this scheme looks really good. I'm still not big on the orange number on the roof of the Richard Petty cars that he insists to put on there. But I guess it doesn't look terrible in the scheme, just kind of out of place. I really like the scheme. The blue and the green, I feel like, just fit really well. And I don't mind the number as much as I think I would. I feel like this uses the, more given space on the door of the car a lot better than some other teams. So I don't hate this scheme at all. I actually really like this. Next up, a scheme that I think looks absolutely awful. Kurt Busch's number 45 Toyota Camry with Monster Energy. It looks bad. Like, the number on the front of the car, it looks slid too far forward. I remember on Instagram and Twitter, people were freaking out when this car was initially unveiled. It does not look good. I don't like the number slid that far forward. I don't like the red. The red does not fit at all with the Monster Energy colors. I guess it does with 2311 and, Toyota, but fits terribly with Monster Energy. So I haven't really got, a front view of the car, really just a side view. So not really much else to talk about. This looks like a normal Monster Energy car, but the number looks terrible. And the last car on here is Beard Motorsports, number 62. This car looks all right. Doesn't look bad. I feel like they could have slid the number on the door a little bit back, but I don't mind it. The scheme actually looks pretty good. I always like the Beard cars, and you don't really see them on track a lot, so that just makes them that much more special. So that's all I got for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Whenever some new schemes come out, maybe like 4 or 5 schemes, I'll do another video just showing off the new paint schemes for the 2022 season. And that's about all I got for today, and I'll see you guys later.